Hey guys, Nick here, and welcome back to the second part of my instructions on how to make my modified version of Jack Streat's Desert Eagle from LEGO Heavy Weapons. Alright, first up is the top of the barrel. Okay, so these are the parts that you're going to need for it. You need two of these pieces, a slope piece, looks like this. This is a 2x6 brick. This is a 2x10 brick. You need two of these, they're the 1x16 Technic bricks. While one of these pins, doesn't really matter what color it is. 5 of these pins. 4 of these pins. A 2x1 Technic brick. A 1x4 Technic brick. And then 1x1 brick, and finally one of these pieces. Okay, so first take the 2x1 Technic brick, put a pin in it, then connect that with the 1x4 Technic brick. Take another pin, put it here, and then connect the 1x16 Technic brick to that. Then you take this Technic brick, this pin, and you put it into this hole. And then you take the other one, another one, put it in the hole all the way back here. Then the 1x16 brick goes right there. Then the 2x16 brick goes on the end. And then the 1x1 brick fits into this little space. 2x10 goes here. Then you need both of these to go in the front. Needs to be a one stud gap there, and then the slope attaches onto there. And these two pins, you can just put it there, and actually put it there, put these two places, and do the same on the other side. Finally, these two pieces, the remaining 3 pieces, that goes here, this goes there, and this goes right here. So, alright, that's the first piece completed. Right, also, once you build this, you need a 1x10 flat piece, and that needs to go on to there, right like that. Alright, next up, these are the pieces that you're going to need. 4 of these pins, 6 of these pins, 2 of these are the thin Technic link arms. Then you need 2 thick Technic link arms, as well as 2 more of these slopes, and 2 of these. And to build it, first you need to take one of these and take 2 of these pins and put them here, and do that to each one. Then 3 more, 3 of these pins go in the remaining holes facing the opposite way. You want to do that to each one. Then the thin Technic link arms attached down here. Then with these pieces, That goes here. That goes there. Then opposite way for the other one. And those go on like this. Alright, and to wrap up the top of the barrel, need 4 of these. These are 2x8. They're thin. Then you need 2 of these. They're 1x8, smooth. And 4 of these, 1x4. They're smooth. And it's pretty easy to make. You take 2 of the 4 stud long smooth pieces and put them on the ends like that, and then just connect it with the 1x8 smooth pieces, and you do that for both of them. Pretty easy, and those attach onto the sides here. Okay, next we're to make the lower barrel. Alright, so to start building, take the one Technic brick. You want to put a pin. Well, you need all 3 of the pins, 2 of them on the sides, and then 1 of them in the middle. Okay, that's the middle. Then attach the other Technic brick to it. Then these pins go here. Then put it like that. And then the 2x3 tile goes on the bottom, followed by the slope, and then this goes right here. There should be a 2 studs long of it sticking out from there. Okay, next you need to make 2 of these. It consists of 1x12 thin brick and 2 of the 1x6 smooth tiles. So in total you need 4 of the 1x6 smooth tiles and 2 of the 1x12 thin bricks, or whatever the name is. And those attach just like this here. You're going to want to make sure that these pins go into the hole. Well, there's like these little circle things in there. You got to make sure it goes into the hole of the pin. Okay, next, these are the pieces that you're going to need. 2 more 1x8 smooth tiles, 1x6 thin brick, 2 1x1 smooth tiles, a 2x6 brick, well, thin brick, 1 of these 1x3 Technic link arms, and 1 of these pins. Want to take the 1x6 brick and attach the 1x8 here. And then a 1x1 tile goes here. And the other 1x8 brick attaches there. Then that goes there. This Technic brick attaches just like that, with this pin going in this way, like that. Then the 1x1 tile goes right here. Okay, next you're going to need these pieces. Another 1x6 smooth tile, 1x2 brick, 2x8 thin brick, 1x6 brick, and 2 of these 1x6 thin pieces. Alright, so to build it, take the 2x8 thin brick and put the 1x6 brick on it. Then both of these go right on top. The smooth tile goes right next to that. And then this brick goes here. From there you can take this piece and attach that there. Then take this piece, and this goes on just like this. And to complete the lower barrel, you're going to need 2 of these slopes. It's like a double slope brick. 1 of these slopes. 2 of these slopes. 2 of the 1x4 thin bricks. 2 of the 1x4 bricks. And 2 of these 1x4 smooth tiles. And you want first for the bricks to be lined up like that. Then put this on top to connect it, followed by the 1x4 brick, and then the smooth tile goes on top. Then you want the next one to be like a mirror image of that. So it should look like this. And those attach right onto here. Okay, and finally for this part we're making the trigger. Okay, to start, these are the pieces that you're going to need. A 1x6 flat piece. A Technic brick 1x10 in length. Another 1x8 smooth tile. 1x6 smooth tile. One of these pins, 1x5 Technic link arm, and one of these pins. And take the Technic brick and this, attach it right like that. This pin goes here, and then this Technic brick attaches to that, and this attaches there. And then the 1x8 smooth brick goes there, and 1x6 smooth brick goes there. Alright, this part is kind of tricky to build, so I'm just going to show it to you because it makes more sense like looking at it when it's complete. So this is the trigger. These are these axles here. Well, this one is it's a 5 stud long axle. This one right here is a 3 stud long axle. Then you need 2 of these gears, 1x3 thin brick and a 1x2 thin brick. A 1x6 smooth brick on top and a 1x1 smooth brick, and a 2 stud long axle. One of these pieces, one of those little axle spacer bricks, and one of these. It has a little space, well, not really a space, it has a little extension here. This part right here has a little extension, make sure it has that. Then you need another one of those black elastics. And the elastic is attached. It wraps around the little extension part of this through the hole in the trigger, then up onto this little axle spacer. Alright, next you're gonna need these pieces. This is another 1x4 thin brick, 2 of these, and 2 of these 1x1 tiles that are smooth, and need both of these to go on each side of it, and then the little tiles go here. From there you can take this piece and attach it there, and this piece, make sure the axle goes through the second hole and then attach there. This part is kind of flimsy because it won't be when the gun's fully assembled, but right now it is. Alright, the next piece that we have to make is kind of funky looking, so I'm going to break that down into really small parts. Well, first to make it easier for you guys and so I can remember how to build it, because I did build it kind of weird, but you'll see why once the gun is done and you can see how the gun shoots. So you need one of these, and 2 of these, and take both of these, put them on top of each other. That goes onto that one, and this goes here. Alright, next need these pieces, another 1x2 tile, 1x1 brick, 1x1 Technic brick, a pin, little, like, I don't even know what this is called, a little circle thing, and one of these. And to build it, you need put these bricks like this, and then pin goes in there, this goes here, and this little dot goes here like that. So this is the slide lock. And then you take these 2 pieces and you attach it like this. It's a little weird looking, but you'll see why it's like this in a second. Alright, from there, this goes on to right here. Alright, now we're going to assemble the barrel. But before we do that, I made a mistake. This piece has to go further down, so it touches this. So it looks like this. They don't line up. This is one stud over this way. So once you have that, take this little piece off for a second, and then the slope goes onto the 1x4 thin piece there, and this attaches onto here. This will get pushed down. That's what it's supposed to do. It's this thing is supposed to get pushed down a little bit when you attach these parts. Then you can put this back on. Alright, and finally you need to make the hammer. It's pretty simple. So you need two preferably small elastics, 2 of the 1x2 axles with one of these half stud long little space holders, and then 2 of these pieces. They're 1x3, but they have the little, they're the thin pieces, and then one of these pieces, and it goes together like this. And put both the elastics in in the space there. Like that. And then take this, and both the elastics go on to there. And then I'd recommend twisting the elastics. Alright, so once you have the elastics on, this goes right before that smooth tile. So it should stop there. So that goes right there. And then take the top of the barrel, attach that here, and then just rotate it on top of this. Then make sure everything is snugly in place here. So the parts right here, in this area could come loose when you're attaching it, like that just did. So, alright, so that should complete the barrel. From here, you can take the handle which you made in the first part and attach these together. And it should look like this. This is a good time to adjust the gears here. It is a little tough to do, but a little more. So you can adjust the gears to however you want them to be, like to make the trigger a little more easier to put your finger around. And that will complete this video, part 2. I'll be posting part 3 soon. As soon as I can film it and edit it, I'll post it up probably within a day or two. And so thanks for watching, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.